Welcome or welcome back to Budgets and Dreams. My name's Jen and I'm on a journey to pay off £27,000 worth of debt with a goal to pay off £10,000 in this year in 2022. How are you all? I don't even know what to say. Thank you so much to everybody. You might have seen or you might not, but yeah, the channel's reached 1,000 subscribers and the channel is now also monetized and it's crazy. I don't understand. I just started this channel to hold me accountable and didn't want to speak to the empty internet. So just getting one subscriber was enough for me. And just the fact that you are all here and supporting me and seem to be enjoying my videos is beyond anything that I ever expected. So just a huge, massive thank you to everybody. You mean the world to me. You really, really do. I like a giveaway, but as I've just done the 800 subscriber giveaway, I'm going to save the 1,000 subscriber giveaway for a few weeks' time, just to give us all a bit of a breathing space. It'd also be nice to save up a little bit for something a little bit more special for the 1,000 subs. So there will be another giveaway coming to say thank you to you all, but yes, it will be in a few weeks' time. So without waffling anymore, I'm going to get stuck into this week's affirmation and then we'll get cracking. So last week's affirmation was, I am open to all that is good, which I think is fab and is something that we should all do. So that's cool. And then this week's affirmation is, opportunity and abundance is all around me. And it is. I really like this one actually, because yeah, it's one of those things, if you're open to opportunity, you find opportunity in places. And you know, opportunity and abundance isn't just to do with money, it's to do with love, friendship, connections, health, joy, everything. And it's there for all of us. We just have to look for it and take it. So cool. Yeah, good one this week. Opportunity and abundance is all around me. Love that. So, oh yes, elephant in the room. I scuffed my knuckles, so I hope that's not grossing anyone out too much. I did try to find a little plaster for it, but I couldn't find one. So it's just there. So let's get stuck in and see what we did for spending this week. And I don't really want to look at it, if I'm honest. So let's go to August. Make some room as ever. Cool. So this is the messy, wonderful joy of the August month of summer holiday spending. And I am so glad that the holidays are nearly at a close. We have spent so much money. We did save a lot of money for the summer holidays. We saved £300, but we went way over budget this week. And I had to scrape money from everywhere. So pretty much all of HyperJar is depleted. Yes, it's been a bit of a week, but a good week. We've done loads. I was off work this week, so that's why. So to run through then, so on the Friday the 26th, we spent £40 on my son's clubs. That was for his scouts. We spent £16.98 in family fun. Can't remember what that was for right now. If I remember, I'll pop it up on screen somewhere. £20 out of summer holidays and £5 out of home. I don't think that summer holidays one was anything massive because I don't remember. On Saturday, I bought my son some clothes. That was just a pair of jeans and a few pyjamas. That's £38. On Sunday, we spent a little bit out of medical and also I bought some vape juice and some vape coils. And also on Sunday, we spent £35 on some birthday presents for my son. A bit of a muck up of what days went where, so ignore this yellow here. Tuesday was a very fun and busy day. So it started off with me going to the hairdressers. I spent £70 at the hairdressers for my roots and cut. And then my son and I went to a lovely little town nearby to us to get his feet measured for some school shoes. And they cost, how much did they cost? £40. And we also went for a really posh lunch. So there's this really lovely cafe in this village, and last year when we went they were closed, I think because of low staff or COVID or something, so I wanted to take him this year and they were packed, but it meant we got to sit outside, which was actually really lovely. So we had a really lovely posh lunch. I don't think the whole lunch came to £44. That includes a bit of parking as well, I think. quite remember. I've not been doing very well with tracking my spending this week, as you can probably tell. Yeah, I kind of filled this all in a rush, so yeah, apologies if it's not making sense. And then we spent £66 also on Tuesday for Thorpe Park tickets, which we're actually going to in a moment. So as soon as I finish filming this video, my son and I are packing ourselves off into the car and we're going to go to Thorpe Park and scream our heads off on some roller coasters, if I can get him on one. Wednesday, what did we do on Wednesday? We went to London on Wednesday. We went to the Science Museum. That was me, myself and my husband, family day out. Went to the Science Museum, and that £42 was bits of lunch and snacks and bits and bobs, a bit of parking. And that was amazing. We had a great time. We mostly just spent most of the time in the space bit. They've got loads of like rockets and info and like a scale model of a lunar lander, and oh, it's really, really cool. If you've not been to the London Science Museum, I highly recommend it. Very, very good. So that is the end of August. So if we quickly flip through to September, I've set up my September month. I won't run through it with you. A couple of things to call out spending wise is that yesterday I spent £18.04 on a gym membership, and I'll talk about that a little bit more a little bit later. And then today my son's I've put clubs. What was that? Oh, that was his Scouts fees. That was £40 for his Scouts fees. So I put £40 here because that's when we took the money out of the binder, and then this £40 here is when the money's actually gone out of the bank. So that's why it's called up twice. Oh dear, bit of a ramble this morning. Cool, so that is that for the spending. So now let's have a look at the budget. Here we go. So here is last week's budget. A bit of stuff to talk about, but I'm not going to really try and do it in too much detail like I did last time. I think that was a bit too much. So our starting balance was 15,1887 as expected. No other additional income by the ways of salary or child benefit. We did have an extra £20 from my mum to include in our budget, which was included here, and we put an extra £185 into the bank from the binders to cover bits and bobs like birthday, club fees, what else was there? There was something else, my hair appointment and some money for my new gym membership. Whoop, whoop. And so in terms of outgoings, our bills were £7.46 less than we expected. That was due to a couple of little tweaks in a couple of bills and one that hasn't gone out, so I've rolled that into next week. Everything else was expected, so debt was £100. The bill that I have from my bank account was £16.53. We put 204 into HyperJar, 150 into cash, so all as expected. And then the other outgoings was the balance from up here from what we bought in. So that was, we paid on our card for things, took the money out of the binder in cash, put it into the bank. So these two pretty much balance each other out. 185 there, 186. 185 in, 186 out. And so that means overall, in the grand scheme of things, we were actually £6.19 under budget, but not really, because that bill still has to come out, and it'll come out next week. So moving on to week 3, which runs from the 2nd to the 8th of September. Our starting balance is £633.66, I hope. Is that right? Yeah, 633.66. Absolutely no income coming in this week, so that's all we have to play with. Bills wise, we've got £76 going out. That's just our few straggly bills that come out towards the end of the month. After all the big bills come out between like the 22nd and the 1st, then we just have a few straggly bills throughout the month. So that's those. Nothing going on minimum debt payments. £30 into my son's spending money on Go Henry. And we're putting 150 into HyperJar and £115 into cash. So our total outgoings this week is a lot nicer than previous weeks, is £371.47. And that means our ending balance for this week is going to be £262.19. So that is the budget. Right then, should we move on to HyperJar? Okay then, so here we are in HyperJar. Let me know what you think about this new format and if you would prefer for me to run through it on the iPad as I have done previous to now. So we had £150 to stuff into HyperJar this week. First thing you might notice is that Top Up has gone and Buffer has appeared. So we've decided to change Top Up Shop to just general Buffer because we've been spending a lot of money on parking and bits and bobs like that. So it made sense to have a Buffer rather than specifically Top Up Shop, because ultimately I should just do better at writing the shopping list. So we also put £60 into groceries this week and £60 into petrol because we are off to Thorpe Park in a moment, and so I need some extra fuel for that. We've moved 32p from spare change into family meal out. And the rest of the jars are pretty much empty, sadly, because we had to clear them all down because of the summer holidays. So that's a bit of a shame. But we have put £20 into family fun, which I expect we will spend today in Thorpe Park. And we've got a little bit left in medical and a little bit left in pets. So you might have noticed that summer holidays has gone. I was very happy to delete that jar. It was good fun to have it, but yes, we have overspent massively. So yes, it is now gone. So that is it for HyperJar. But yeah, let me know what you think about this new format, if you like it or not. It feels a bit different and a bit weird for me, but I'm sure I'll get used to it. But yeah, let me know what you think. Cool. So with all that done, let's stuff some cash. So here we are with our lovely, beautiful Flossie and our penny savings challenge. Let me make sure everything is in frame for y'all. It is. I don't know why I stress so much. So here is Flossie. So I have 5p, a whole 5p left over from my out and about money last week. So we are going to see how much of this £10 is going into my pocket this week and how much is going into Flossie and the penny savings challenge. So let's have a roll. 2. Okay, cool. So the penny savings challenge is getting £2 and that means I am getting £8. So as usual, I'll have a quick rummage in Floss and see if I can get some change. Sadly, there is not enough change in Flossie. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to take the whole £10 and as soon as I get some change, I will put £2 into Flossie. So we'll still mark this off because that means that will then hold me accountable to making sure I do put that £2 into Flossie. So we have £2.05 to put in. Cool, £2 and 5 pence. So we'll start with the little e's. So we're going to minus off 64p, which gives us 141. Can I do 66 as well then? Right, let's try 65. Ooh, so we can do 64, 65 and 76. Ooh, that's fun. Cool. So I will do that now. There we go, awesome. So I'll put that 5p into Floss and I will be sure to put the extra £2 into her later. So thank you very much, Flossie. And now let's stuff some more cash. Right then, quick disclaimer, if this video, it does seem a little bit flatter than usual or I'm a little bit all over the place, I am so tired. I had to take some sleeping tablets last night to make sure I got a good night's sleep for Thorpe Park, but I've not woken up yet. So my head's all a bit of a fluff. Anyway, let's get stuff into stuffing some cash. So we will start with exciting things. So exciting things this week is getting £10, has £30 and an extra 10 makes 20, 30, £40 in exciting things. School holidays is next. So nothing in O clothes. Still got money in? Yeah, we've got £10 left in there. Nothing in O clubs, that is completely empty, but we will get cracking again with that soon. School holidays is getting 10. So we are on a slightly tighter budget than normal this week. So not everything's getting stuff, sadly. So school holidays has 50, 60, 70. I didn't even tell you how much we were stuffing, did I? Let's have a quick count up because I can't remember. So the £10 from my out and about, but into the binder we had 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, plus the two tens we've just put in is 105. Yeah, £105. Sorry about that. This week's video feels a bit all over the place for me. I have not quite woken up yet. And I'm a little bit nervous about going to Thorpe Park on my own with my son, but we'll be fine, we'll be fine. So that was school holidays stuffed. So birthday is getting £20. So that now has 20.45, and that is it now. That is our remaining budget for my son's birthday. So that should cover his birthday cake and maybe a little bit of money to go into his Go Henry. We will have to see. But yes, he challenges me every year with birthday cakes. So yeah, I'll let you know. If the birthday cake goes well, I'll post a picture. If it doesn't, you shall never see it. So that was birthday. Oh, good Lord. Right, car. Oh, these are grubby again this week. Car's not getting anything, but there is 130 in there. Christmas is not getting anything, but there is 400 in there in placeholders because we popped that in the bank. Tech is not getting anything. That has 85. And savings. So what I thought I would do with this. So this is our Help to Buy savings. We're just kind of dripping away at whilst we're paying off the debt. We had £20 go in, £10 into each of our accounts this week. So we have £190 in there now. But rather than just colouring in this tracker, what I thought might be a bit fun would be to put placeholders in there to represent the money that's in the bank. So that's what I'm going to do. So we now have 190 in our Help to Buy savings accounts. So that's 100, 50, 70, 90. So I'm going to put the placeholders in there as well. I just thought it'd be a bit fun. I've got them. I may as well use them. So reach 10k is all done. Fingers crossed we're going to reach that 10k. So the next thing to do is freedom. So the freedom challenge this week is getting 35, 20, 35. So I'll pop that in there. You'll notice that I have prioritized the freedom challenge over our like sinking funds and things this week. Was just personal choice. Oh my gosh, will that go in? Yeah, just personal choice. I've done all the maths and I think we're able to cover all of our goals that we need to cover for the rest of the year. And I want to keep focusing on the debt and keeping it going because it's motivating me and making me feel happy. So that is why I have prioritized this week. I might not prioritize it next week. We will just have to wait and see. Cool. So that's 35 in the freedom challenge. So now let's have a look at my personal spending. Right, here is my personal binder. Let's open this up. My lovely dashboard from Simple Budgets. So first things first, priority fund going out. This normally gets £10, but it's only getting £5 this week because I poached £5 from what should have been going out to go into celebration because the wedding is next week and I can't believe it's next week. I'm hoping to film next Friday's video before I go to the wedding, but I might not. So if you don't see a video from me until Saturday, then apologies, but should still be okay. Should still be Friday. So in going out now, we have 20, 25, 30, which is fab. And I am adamant I'm not going to spend any of that because I want it for the wedding. And a new envelope. So I now have a gym envelope and there is a little story that goes behind this. So a few years ago, I got really into my health and fitness. I was going to a like private PT coaching gym thing, which was really stupidly expensive, but it made me realise that I absolutely love powerlifting. Might be a surprise. But yeah, absolutely love like deadlifting, squats, everything like that. Just absolutely love it. It brings me back to life and it makes me realise that I have strength and that I am capable. So it's really, really good for my brain. Body as well, but mostly my brain. So anyway, COVID hit, I stopped going to the gym. Also at that time, I was going to parkrun every week, which is just like a local free run, 5k. And I was training like all year to be able to run 5k and I did it and I smashed it and it was great. I was in a really good routine with everything and then COVID and so parkrun got cancelled. So COVID meant that I had no gym and no parkrun. As you may have noticed over the past few months, my mood has been steadily getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. So I spoke to a counsellor the other day and she said to me, when was the last time you felt happy and good and your sleep was okay? And I was like, oh, it was back when I was exercising a lot. She was like, well, why aren't you doing it anymore? I was like, because I'm terrified of the gym. So a number of times I have been to the gym and I have had to leave because I've had like, not necessarily a panic attack, but definitely some sort of an anxiety attack and have left the gym in tears and I hated it. So what she said to me, and this was fabulous, so it might help some of you out there. What she said was, the fear that I felt in the gym was better than my current state of feeling nothing. And that just absolutely blew my mind. Being scared is better than being numb. And I was just like, right, she's right, I'm doing it. So I went and had a taster day in a gym just down the road from me. And oh my God, that gym is perfect. It is small, it is dark, and it is just exactly what I needed. Excuse the dog flapping behind me. And it was just exactly what I needed. So I have taken out a membership. Eek! And I'm so excited. I'm telling you, I walked into that gym, I was scared, I was miserable. I walked out of that gym and I was buzzing. I was smiling, I was exhilarated, I felt alive, I felt like I had some strength for the first time in weeks, and it was just brilliant. I'm glad that I took that step in and out of the fear bubble, as Aunt Middleton might say. But yeah, it was great. So I've joined the gym. So what I'm going to do, this gym membership money is going to come directly out of my bank account every month. But what I want to do is I want to stuff it each week to hold me accountable. If I'm picking up the £5 each week and I'm putting it in the gym, that is going to be my visual reminder that I am spending money on this and I need to go. The other thing that I'm going to do is to remind myself every single time when I go to the gym why I'm doing it. I'm not doing it for weight loss. I'm not doing it for physical gains and to get strong. I'm doing it to keep my mind happy. And so, yeah, every week I just want to remind myself why I'm doing it. So with that massive ramble done, let's put £5 in gym. So gym now has its first £5. Yay! I'm so excited about that. So hair is not getting stuffed this week. I just had my hair appointment and I've got a little time until my next one, so I can afford to skip that this week. Retreat. So along with the gym story, I did have to take £20 out of Retreat to pay for my first month's gym membership. And I do not feel bad about that one bit. Retreat is all about my health, my happiness, and my mind. The gym is also all about my health, my happiness, and my mind. So as far as I'm concerned, they are one and the same. So I took the £20 out of there for my first month of gym membership, and I feel fantastic about it. But Retreat is getting £5, so we will pop £5 into Retreat. And it has 50, 100, 120, 140, and 145. So 145 in Retreat now, which is good. So Celebration, like I said, Celebration is getting £15 this week. Because that wedding is just around the corner. Eek, I'm so excited. So we have 10, 20, £25 in Celebration. And you will notice that that has actually left the tray empty. I have no dice roll this week, which is sad, but things are tight and that is just the way they is. So yeah, so let's bring old Floss back in. So that is it for all the stuffing. Thank you again, everybody, for just being here. By the way, I'm just so excited. I love you all so much. So reminder of this week's affirmation is opportunity and abundance is all around me. And that's not just money. That is love and joy and happiness and connection and peace and everything like that. So anyway, have a super lovely week, and I will see you actually in a couple of days with a debt update. So yeah, I will see you soon. Thanks very much, everybody. I love you. Bye.